Hello everybody, today I thought we would make really good use of this fabulous weather, sunny weather that we've been having, and I'm going to show you how to make a solar oven in which you could cook some s'mores. So for this you will need ideally a shallow cardboard box with a lid. Now a sort of takeaway pizza box would be ideal, perfect for this. I didn't have anything like that, so what I did was I got some cardboard and I just cut out some shapes and I've stuck them together with masking tape to make a box with a lid like that. So the lid doesn't need to close, it just needs to be a flap that stands up, okay? And my box is about sort of 3 or 4 centimetres deep. So that's the first thing you'll need. Now to make your solar oven, so solar means to do with the sun. So the thing that's going to make it hot is the sun shining on it. And what we need to do is to line it with something reflective that will reflect all the sun's heat into the oven and heat it up. So the best thing to do is to get some tin foil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 pieces of tin foil. First piece I'm going to use to cover the lid. So you want your tin foil to be as flat as possible, not really crinkly. So I'm just going to spread mine out over the lid and then fold it round like that. I'll just show you what I've done, like that. And then on the back I'm just going to use some tape to secure it so that it isn't going to come loose. And the reason you want it smooth, if possible, is so that as much of the sun's light gets reflected to the same place into the oven. If it's all crinkly, it will reflect the light in lots and lots of different directions, and your oven won't get as hot. So you want it to be smooth if possible. I'm just going to put another little bit of tape down like that. There. So that's my oven lid, nice and smooth, and that will reflect all the sun's heat and light down into my oven. Now the best thing to do is to line the inside of your oven too. So I'm going to get another piece of tin foil and I'm just going to use that to put inside my oven. There we go. So I've just tried to get the inside of it nice and smooth, and I've just folded the edges over. What I might do is just secure that with a little bit of tape as well, just so it's not going to come loose. And a bit of tape on the side, like that, and a little bit on the other side, like this. There we go. So there's the main part of my solar oven, like that. Okay, so anything that I put in there, if I put that in the sun, it should get really hot. And the sun's light will be reflected, light and heat by this shiny surface down into my oven. Now, another thing you can do to make your oven keep the heat in is you can make a little lid for it. So what I've done here is I've actually just cut a rectangle of card that fits the top of my oven like that, and I've cut out the middle of it so that there's just a sort of frame left, and I don't know if you can see, I've just stretched some cling film across and I've just fixed it on the back with clear sellotape, and that's so that when I've got something in my oven I can lay that over the top like that, and it just helps to keep some of the heat in and get the oven really hot. So what am I going to put in my oven? Well, I'm going to make a s'more. So for this you need a plain biscuit of some type, so I've just got a digestive biscuit here, and a s'more is really yummy, tasty treat. You also need a marshmallow. So I've got a marshmallow. I might be able to fit 2 marshmallows actually on my digestive biscuit. So I've got my biscuit with my 2 marshmallows on. I'm going to pop that in my oven and leave it, and what will happen is that the heat from the sun is going to melt the marshmallows so they go all sticky and gluey. And then if you've got some chocolate, either a thin, really thin chocolate bar, maybe a little bit of cooking chocolate or some chocolate chips, once the marshmallow is melted, you can then put a little bit of chocolate on the top, and that will melt in as well. So my first one, I've got my digestive biscuit with my 2 marshmallows. Just going to take the lid off my oven and I'm going to pop that inside. Then as a little experiment, I've actually got a chocolate digestive here as well, one that's got chocolate on it already. So I'm going to try that as well. I'm going to put a couple of marshmallows onto my chocolate biscuit. Oops. And I'm going to put that inside my oven like that. Try and tilt it up so you can see. So there they are in my oven like that. Then I'm going to put my lid on to keep the heat in, and hopefully if I leave that in a really, really sunny place, got lots of options where to leave it in on a day like today. I'm going to need to leave it for at least an hour, and I'll keep checking it and see if my marshmallows are melting, see if I've managed to use the power of the sun to cook my delicious s'more. I've got to be quite careful where I leave it because I don't want Luna the dog to get it. So I'm going to choose a really sunny space somewhere high up out of dog's reach so that she doesn't get my snack. And I'll see you in a bit to see if it's worked. Bye. So my solar oven has been outside for about an hour now, and interestingly what you can see is that the marshmallows on my chocolate digestive are really, really melted, but the ones on my plain digestive are not. And I think that's probably because, as we found out the other day, dark surfaces absorb heat more than lighter surfaces. So the chocolate has helped to heat up the marshmallow and melt it, which is great. It looks delicious. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some chocolate chips on the top, and when they've melted, I'm going to eat it. So my solar oven has done its job. I'm going to take the lid off and get out my yummy s'more. Show you. Ooh, it's very sticky. So the sun has completely melted my marshmallow, and all the chocolate on top has gone all melted and gooey, and now I get to eat it. Absolutely delicious.
Oh yeah, let's go.
That looks nice.
Let's go.
Give me a bite.
Oh.
Okay, let me. Oh.
Put it back. I think I've finished my... Hang on a minute. Where's my s'more gone?